World Martial Arts Radio.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back to World Martial Arts Radio. Today we have a very special guest coming on the show. He is the man behind the most prestigious, original USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame. Established in 1976, Dr. Jim Thomas. And he's coming on the show to talk about the opening of the new USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame Museum. I was very happy when I got the news because this means that there will be more awesome amusements for your students, friends, and family. And all of this will be martial arts related, of course. And from what I hear, this is going to be a huge project. But I'll let him come on the show and give you guys the details. As always, I am your very happy host, Alex Collazo. Hello, Dr. Jim Thomas.
Hello. How are you?
How are you? It's Alex from World Martial Arts Radio.
Yes. How are you?
I'm really, really good. I've been wanting to do this interview with you for a while now. Check up on you and see how you're doing.
We talked about it.
Yep. Listen, you were telling me about this museum that you guys are constructing for next year for the United States Hall of Fame.
USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame. Yes,
USA
sir.
Martial Arts Hall of Fame, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yep, matter of fact, we got the keys Friday, and we begin the process now. I'm going to have people working on it this next week as I'm gone to Mexico, but it's one of those things where it's going to take a little bit longer than a week to get it done. It is it's huge. It's almost 100,000 square feet.
My goodness.
It is huge. So, and it's centered around the networking, and there's Hall of Fames everywhere. I'm proud to say the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame is the original Hall of Fame. It was created in 1976. For that fact, I'm very proud. This is our 40th year. But what a great way to start off a 40th year celebration, huh? Having a physical location. Wow. I'm excited about it. So, it's actually someplace where not only can one get online and see their name, they can actually visit a physical location and see their name on the walls, and then we'll have other areas where we're going to digest and put stuff from the world's famous people that we all know. I've got the contacts with Joe Louis's family, so I'll get one of Joe's old keys, maybe Billy Jack's hat. Carissa Carradine, I'm pretty good friends with her in California. I'll get something with her father, David Carradine's, maybe one of the robes or something that he used as one of the monks on Kung Fu series. Those are just ideas. I'm going to get things from everybody, and we're going to shrine it inside the museum, along with just the everyday, average, hard-working men and women that, have kept our industry beautiful and thriving as we all know it.
Are you going to have the regular Hall of Famers there?
Absolutely, that's what it's really about. Because if you go back into time, back in the 70s, the regular Hall of Famers were now what we consider the legends and the pioneers and the famous people now. Right. So it's for everybody. We all didn't start off with, and I hate to say this, I'm good friends with all of the, and you are too, the celebrity type people, the Don Wilsons and the Art Camachos and Chuck Norrises and stuff. But, the real heroes are the pioneers that are out there teaching every day.
Right.
Without them teaching every day, without their students wanting or excited about the martial arts that would want to go see a martial arts movie. You know, the martial arts celebrities, so to speak, wouldn't have nobody watching them.
Very true.
So the instructors, some of them work 1, 2, 3 jobs. Some of them take money out of their own pocket to make their school stay open. I mean, there's some successful schools, a lot of them, but there are a lot of them that are just driven by love and passion.
Right.
And they take money out of their own pocket to make their schools exist month after month after month. And for those people, that's what this is for. I mean, it's for everybody, but it's featuring the everyday average men and women that have been inducted at one period or another in the last 40 years and future.
Wow. So I could walk in and probably see my name somewhere up on the wall?
Absolutely. What'll happen is and again, this is a very big place. So there will be, we have 50 states, and there's various countries that have had inductees as well on the international scope. But every state will have one of those big, gigantic walls with all the names of the people that have been inducted in that particular state. Then there are people that have items that they want to display about them, maybe newspaper articles, services, radio shows, products, stuff that they've invented, creations, movies. There'll be a movie room, where people have done documentaries and movies. We're going to run that wheel. It'll continually run all day long. And so, but now what is for those spaces, I'm going to charge a nominal yearly fee of a couple $100 or whatever, because I'll have to go buy frames and I'll have to buy, cabinets and stuff to shrine their stuff in that they give me. But, it's not done at a level that, I want to retire and get rich from.
Right.
The way that, but realistically, in order to buy all the frames and the shrine stuff the way I want to, it's going to cost a couple bucks, and I'm just going to pass that on basically to the people that want their stuff displayed. Now, some of them are just happy with their name on the wall, and that's okay with me too. But the way that the place is going to sustain itself is not with a grant, and it's not something that I'm going to pay out of my own pocket every month. But we'll have a monthly competition in there. And we'll have various seminars. So the place is big enough to, it's bigger than a gymnasium. So there will be a monthly grand. Let me even back up. There used to be, back in the 70s and 80s and 90s, I used to have a monthly tournament. I did one in Seattle, I did one in Dayton, Ohio, and I did one Indiana, where every second Saturday or every third Saturday, whatever of the month, there was a competition. And it started off to where we'd have 70, 75 people, because it was just a fun place to go every month. And then it grew to be 100, 150 people. Then it grew to be 200, 250 people, because it was fun, and it was ran consecutively and consistently every month, and people knew when it was. And it got to the point where it was huge, and I was going to med school then at that time, and I just, after a while, I just stopped doing it. I turned it over to my students, my instructors, and they just didn't really do it the way I did it. We stopped it, a couple of years ago, we stopped the Indiana one. But I'm going to pick that back up here in New Mexico. It'll be every second or every third Saturday of every month. The proceeds from the tournament will pay for the lights and keep the place open.
Well, I am speechless. This is amazing.
There'll be a merchandising room where we're going to be selling all USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame ball caps, jackets, T-shirts, polos, whatever. And then there's a lot of instructors that have product that, I was just talking to a guy named Cato. I don't know if he's a John Perry guy from New York. He invented this focus pad thing, and he wants to market it. Well, we're going to be marketing stuff like that. Here's a good example, like for your radio show, we can market that. Awesome. The museum isn't about Jim Thomas. It's about everybody.
Right.
It's been part of what we do. We all have great things to offer. And, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, the martial arts world was a very stingy world where it was my way is the best. You don't dare talk to that other instructor. You don't dare You know, the old school mentality is gone. Networking is where it's at.